guess it's safer. Plan on finding love a little later. This came too soon, and I'm not too sure what to make of you. And all of these butterflies, suddenly you're always on my mind. But I stop the flow of emotion, cause I don't know how to control what I'm feeling. This is going way too fast. Every time you look at me, I can't hold back. But I don't wanna tell you that. I could try to fight. It wouldn't matter every time I try. I fall deeper into you, I can't deny. I'm breaking all my rules. I can't help but give in to you. I'm looking for layers, hoping you're not just saying all the pretty words I love to hear. You don't even know how deep I feel. I'm playing it cool, but I'm losing it over you. Lately I've been trying on your last name, but it just feels so soon. This is going way too fast. Every time you look at me, I can't hold back. But I don't wanna tell you that. I could try to fight. It wouldn't matter every time I try. I fall deeper into you, I can't deny. I'm breaking all my rules. I can't help but give in to you. I can't help Can you be mine, only be mine? Give me a time, all of your time. Can you be mine, only be mine? Give me a time, give me a time. Can you be mine, only be mine? Give me a time, all of your time. Can you be mine, only be mine? Give me your time, all of your time.
You don't want the lights on, but I don't want the same. I wanna see the lights on. When you look so good, look so fine, baby, you just blow my mind. Baby, you're the last thing that's playing on my mind. When I go to sleep tonight, baby, you'll be there in my head. You can keep me up all night. You light my fire, baby. I feel it burning higher when I'm in your eyes. You light my fire, baby. You make me feel like I'm levitating. Feel like I'm flying, baby. When I'm with you. Baby, I've been asking, been begging you for more. 'Cause you just take my breath away. And you look so good, look so fine, baby, you just blow my mind. You've been my obsession. You're always on my mind. And when I go to sleep tonight, baby, you'll be there in my head. You can keep me up all night. You light my fire, baby. I feel it burning higher when I'm in your eyes. You light my fire, baby.
It's the Los Angeles Dodgers and the Toronto Blue Jays. This crowd is ready as we get set for the World Series. Game 1 is next. John Shambi and Chris Singleton with you. There may be no better atmosphere in all of baseball than Game 1 of the Fall Classic, Singy. Lots of excitement to get this thing started.
Yeah, and the players feel that just as much as the fans. You're down there with goosebumps, and these guys are just trying to stay in the moment. But I'll tell you, for the home team especially, it's so hard not to be emotional and hyped up with all the energy in this building right now.
And on the other side, of course, you're looking to swing home field advantage your way with an all-important opening win on the road. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So just about set now. Now the starting pitcher in this one, Kevin Gausman.
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Lou. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Justin Dean leading things off and takes a strike. Well struck left field. And that one is gone. The first batter of the game leaves the yard, and they grab the lead. It's 1-0.
Well, you got to love a game that brings some action from the jump. And at the plate, he was looking for a pitch to absolutely drive. And, you know, leadoff hitters aren't up there anymore just working the count, trying to get on. They're looking to make some noise and do some damage.
Ripped to third and caught. Let's check out the lineup. Here's what they came up with for Game 1 of the World Series, Singy.
Yeah, they're hoping they piece together a winner. Historically speaking, the team that wins this opening game more often than not goes on to win the World Series. Today is a day to come storming out of the gates.
Here's Freddie Freeman now. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And that one is off the wall. The throw into second. And he's safe. It's a wall ball double.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Off the bat, it was headed for the gap all the way. And as a hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first couple of steps out of the box. You know you've got some real estate to run on. It's such a good feeling. Nice liner into the gap right there.
One out. Runner at second. The batter now will be Will Smith. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. Second home run of the inning for him. And they add a pair. It's 3-0. He ambushed him right there, Siggy.
Yeah, swinging on that first pitch, and I think losing one over the fence is exactly what he had in mind as well. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Base is empty, one away. And now Teoscar Hernandez. This one smoked on its way out of here. They do it again. Back back-to-back homers. And they add to the lead. It's 4-0.
Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
So 1 out, nobody on. Here's the third baseman, Max Muncy. Drops a bunt down the first base side. Guerrero. And he beats him to first. He's safe. Runner on at first with 1 gone. And next for L.A., Kike Hernandez. And a sac bunt here. To second, there's one, but safe at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Well, that was going to be a really tough one to turn 2 on, so a nice job to get the out at second right there. Hold on to the baseball. Shortstop clearly paid the price, but that kind of comes with the territory.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. And a base hit. And now 2 aboard. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Andy Pages. And he lays one down the left side. Clement slings it across. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Blue Jays coming up. Back here with my pal Singy. And on the mound today, Yoshinobu Yamamoto. What's the scouting report on him?
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
At the plate, George Springer.
Counts 1-0.
Here's a bit of a scouting report on Yoshinobu Yamamoto. He's athletic, has elite flexibility, kind of like you, Boog. He's got good strength, an ultra-fast arm, and exceptional movement patterns. He's tough on hitters, that's for sure.
And another ball. That's off the mark, and that's ball 3.
3-0.
And there's the automatic.
Take it all the way on 3-0 right there, and as a hitter, you're saying, why couldn't I get that pitch earlier in the count when I'm looking to swing?
Swing and a miss. 3-2 now.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Boog, if I were him, I'd be nibbling around the plate as well. I mean, this guy is just capable of hitting pitches outside of the zone and driving them a long way.
Man at first, Nathan Lucas. Next up for the Blue Jays. That one not close, and that is ball 1. Yamamoto, when you talk about his skill set, He stops teams from getting hits. That's the thing that he's so good at. He's just really difficult to get base hits against. Pitch misses, and now 2-0.
Well, he's got power, and he has a reputation of being a strike thrower. So, to his advantage, he can expand the zone. He can throw that fastball slightly above the top of the strike zone to get hitters to chase. He can also break it off because when you're geared up for good velocity, it's hard to stay back. You have to make a decision really early.
Maybe a 2-ball, 5, 4.
That's an out.
3, but it's not in time, and they just get 1. So what's the approach from an offensive perspective against a guy that doesn't give up a lot of hits?
I think you just kind of have to lean out over the plate and take your base. But seriously, you just have to try to shorten up. I think guys choking up on the bat a little bit to have some more bat control, be a little bit quicker, and don't get greedy.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. batting with 1 down, takes a strike. And it's even up. Lucas over at first with 1 away. Not even close there. 2-1. And there's a ball. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And the postseason success continues for him. Alejandro Kirk next up for the Blue Jays. First pitch, not close. Runners at first and second with 1 gone here in Game 1 of the World Series. 2 balls, no strikes to count.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
That one misses, and that's ball 3.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with the middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
Grounded to third, could be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. On to Freeman, double play, inning over. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. We move to the second in Toronto. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Jays nothing. Game 1 of the World Series. Now it's the Dodger leadoff hitter, Justin Dean. Gausman back to work. That one ripped. And it hits the fence. Around second now, going for 3. The relay throw. He's in there.
Well, most guys would have a double out of that, but for elite speed like his, that's an automatic double. He's thinking, how do I turn this into a triple? And that's exactly how you do it.
Runner at third, nobody out. Mookie Betts will make his way to the plate. Hammered, and this one could be extra bases. Runner from third comes across. It's 5-0. Fires to second too late. Into second with a double, and that was hard hit. That ball was absolutely ripped. 111 off the bat, and I'm pretty sure it started to whistle after it left the bat.
I think I heard that too, Boog. And these are the moments we appreciate when we can look at StatCast and just see exactly what the data is. Always so much fun to see what numbers pop up.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Kevin Gausman makes way, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back. Shane Bieber takes over on the mound. Runner in scoring position, no outs. So now it's Freddie Freeman. Doubled in his first AB. Trying to move him over here. Clement sends it to first. They go 5-3 for the first out as the third baseman makes the play from the shortstop spot in the shift. Will Smith to the plate. He's already homered in this game. Sack bunt towards third, and that goes foul. Puts a bunt down. Fires over to Guerrero, and that's an out on the sacrifice. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. He's already homered here in this one. Puts a bunt down. Connor Falefa tosses to first, and Hernandez is out. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. Dodgers with a run-scoring double, and the lead is now 5-0. This is the World Series on the show. Bottom of the inning, and now the center fielder, Dalton Varsho. In the postseason, you see just how important every last play can be. You never know what's going to make the difference in the end. First offering misses badly for ball one.
Like you said, Boog, every play is so pivotal at this point of the year. As a player, you've got to be locked in. Can't make a mistake that could cost your team the season.
That missed by a lot. Now 2-0. That one missed. Right through there for a strike. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted in first base with a quick free pass.
Man at first, nobody out. Ernie Clement next up for the Blue Jays. Game one of the World Series here tonight, and all he's hoping is that the success that he's had in the first couple of rounds continues.
The great thing, you're here in the World Series. Now just try to have fun. The performance has been outstanding, and why should it stop now?
How do they cool him off?
Well, they're going to be extremely careful with him. I doubt he's going to get much to hit today, but when he does, be careful because he can hit it a long way.
Varsho gets his lead at first with nobody out. The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball.
That must be incredibly frustrating for the pitcher, but this is all about creating more action and speeding up the game, and it's working.
Kicks and fires. And another ball. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
4 pitches. That's an easy walk, man. He could have walked me right there, Boog. The last one wasn't even close.
Addison Barger next up for the Blue Jays. This is again 5 in a row. Yamamoto ready to fire now.
2-0.
6 straight outside the strike zone. First and second, no outs. Bottom half of inning number 2. And that misses as well. Next offering is in for a strike.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
And that one is lifted in the air. Pajes makes the grab. Runner tags at second. And it comes in too late. He's up to third on the flyout with 1 away. Here's Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. Not close with that one. Ball 1. Check swing, and that's a ball. And Chris behind the plate today, James Kingsley, known for being a little generous on the edges. That misses. 3 balls, no strikes. Runners are at the corners, 1 away. And there's the automatic. Fastball for a strike.
Great spot to be in right here for the pitcher. You can either strike this guy out or get ground ball, double play.
Hit on the ground, might be 2. Off balance feet, there's 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
I promise you, there are guys that get a little bit faster when they can smell an RBI. That was a possible inning-ending double play. Great hustle, and he gets rewarded with the RBI because of it.
Here's Andres Jimenez. That one not close, and that's ball 1. Here goes the runner. Pitch is high. Throw to second. Out there, and the inning is over.
Well, trying to get into scoring position, but a great catch and throw to end the inning. That's the way to pick up the pitcher.
Out of the 3rd inning, here's Muncy to hit. Muncy throws right, bats left. 34-year-old vet, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2012. And that is in for a strike. 0-1.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at-bat.
A rope into right, and that's a base hit. And a good start to the inning. It's not often someone hits a baseball this hard. It's worthy of the StatCast treatment, Singy.
Well, I was anxious to see what that exit velo would be, and wow, 116 miles per hour. StatCast absolutely lives for these moments. You know, it's so cool to get that kind of data back almost instantly.
Here's Kike Hernandez. This one popped up and foul ball. Nobody out, runner at first. Drops a bunt down the first base side. Scoops it up barehanded. Nicely done for the out.
There's a time where that sac bunt was just ho-hum, very basic, but is increasingly difficult as it's become to get bunts down in the big leagues. Nice job right there.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Bunted back towards the mound. On to first.
No,
they get him, but it was pretty close. Andy Pajes digs in now. 0 for 1 so far. Puts a bunt down. Guerrero. Not in time. That's a bunt single. So the batting order turns over. Justin Dean steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Bunts it in the air. And that's a bunt single. That was placed perfectly. First and second, 2 outs. Here's Mookie Betts.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
And that bunted towards third. Tosses across to first. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. They get a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Dodgers 6 and the Blue Jays 1. As we go to the last of the third. Leading off, Andres Jimenez. Not even close there. And it's 1-0.
This is one of those times when you want to be aggressive. Go ahead and pitch to contact. Let the defense work behind you. You've got a nice, comfortable lead. Don't try to be too fine.
The shortstop takes the ball. And another ball.
No strike.
Foul ball. Three and 2 now. That one 95 to finish him off. Here's George Springer. Led off the bottom of the first with a walk.
Not only can he hit the cover off the ball, he's got a great eye as well.
And the first pitch
1.
misses for ball 1.
1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1
One down, base is empty. So 2
That's
balls
ball 2.
and no strikes. And there's a
3 balls,
ball.
no strike.
One out, base is empty. Base hit.
That swing is all about confidence. Sitting pretty with a 3-0 count and using it to your advantage instead of wasting what turned out to be a good opportunity. A great job of hitting, and the result is a single. Good stuff.
Man at first with 1 gone. Nathan Lucas next up for the Blue Jays. And the first
Counts 1-0.
offering is not close.
No strike.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Next pitch way upstairs. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Way back there. Tattoo Container Town and gone. He made him pay for that one, and they cut into the deficit. It's 6-3.
That gives them hope they can pull off this comeback. They just need a few more swings like that, and they're back in business. Got in the jet stream on a line drive. He saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden they're back in this ballgame.
1 out, base is empty. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And he's already singled in this game. Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball.
The pitcher must begin his motion before the pitch timer runs out. We're looking for a little more urgency out there.
That misses the zone, and the count now 2-0.
He hasn't wanted to challenge him. Both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
That one misses. Ball 3. Yamamoto maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, guys, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
And he walked him on 4 pitches.
He just hasn't had great command of his pitches in this one. Definitely more walks than you'd like to see.
1 gone, runner at first. Alejandro Kirk next up for the Blue Jays. He's 0 for 1. Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
No, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track, and then you have a great show. So perhaps it's the same with him. Nobody really wants their rhythm broken up, but sometimes they need a little pick-me-up.
Right through there for a strike. Tap foul at the plate. 2 runs across in the inning here in Game 1 of the World Series. A sliding stop. Fires to first. And very nicely done for the out. A great sliding stop. I think we need a breakdown from StatCast to fully appreciate the difficulty of that play.
Yeah, Boo, these numbers show how good of a play it actually was. And that sliding catch was difficult enough, and somehow he still managed a great throw to first. What a play.
And now it's Dalton Varsho. That misses the zone, and that's ball one. Varsho needs just one more homer to reach 100 in the big leagues.
Yeah, and making it to 100 homers would be quite the career accomplishment for him. Out of the more than 20,000 players to take an at-bat in the majors, less than 5% have ever hit 100 dingers.
That one well upstairs. And that's ball three.
Well, they gave up the home run earlier in this inning, not pitching as aggressively here.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Well, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the second time he's taken ball 4.
So 2 on with 2 away. So up next for Toronto, Ernie Clement. He reached on a walk his first time. Pitch misses. 1-0.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
Two outs.
2-0.
And another ball. Addison Barger on deck for the Blue Jays. Two on, 2 outs. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. And that'll load the bases.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
So they're all loaded up. Addison Barger next up for the Blue Jays. First pitch, not close. Guerrero on third. Varsho at second. Clement at first. 2 out of the inning. That one at 95 missed up top, and the count is 2-0. Sliced hard but foul. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Pretty well struck. Hernandez on the move. Heading back. Drops into the glove. And that's the 3rd out. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. It's now 6-3. You're watching the World Series on the show.
It's a new sheriff in town. Everybody get up.
Now in Toronto, Freddie Freeman up to the dish. Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touch down for a hit, and he'll pull into second safely.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. And now the catcher comes up to hit, Will Smith. And he lays one down the left side. And a foul ball. The 0-1. Bunts it towards the mound. Tosses to first. That's the first out in the top of the fourth. And up next for Los Angeles, Teoscar Hernandez. And a sac bunt here. On the run, throw to first. It's there, and that's a great play. Here comes Max Muncy. He's 2 for 2.
Well, the way these two teams have battled in this game, you know you need more. Got to continue to add runs if you're going to get out of here with a win.
There's a swing and a drive. That's back there. And it's gone. He nails one out to right. His second homer this series, and they boost their lead. It's 8-3. He sent the first pitch over the wall.
Must have dinner reservations because he wasn't wasting any time at the plate in that at bat. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Here comes the manager out of the Blue Jays dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. That's it for Shane Bieber, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. Trey Savage taking over on the mound. So 2 away with nobody on. Kike Hernandez at the plate. This one smoked, could be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. 110 miles per hour, and man, that exit velocity, not every hitter's capable of getting that kind of jump off the bat, no matter how hard they swing.
Shohei Ohtani steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Hernandez around third. The throw's offline. He's safe. And it's 9-3. So 2 down. And next for L.A., Andy Pages. Gets the bunt down the right side. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. Back to the top of the lineup, and the batter now, Justin Dean. Puts a bunt down. Has to barehand it, and he beats it. He's safe. Now it's Mookie Betts. Puts a bunt down. By Fires to first on the run, and that's a nice play to end the inning. So they get 3 runs in the inning, but they also leave the bases loaded. We're midway in the 4th. It's the Dodgers 9 and the Blue Jays 3. And we're back. Bottom 4. Here's the second baseman, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. So far, the playoffs have not been kind to him, but tonight, a chance to start anew.
So much of this game is mental. He's just got to tell himself, I'm here. I've worked hard all year. Go out, have fun. Trust your ability.
You know, Singy, there are some people that say they feel more pressure actually in the league championship series than the World Series because they know this is it.
I could totally see that because, you know, you get to the World Series. That's what your whole goal was the entire season. Then you're there. There can be some luck involved. So you just got to shake it off. Go out there. Know that this is a rare opportunity and just play your best.
And another ball.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
Three-1 is on the way. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Gosh, another walk in this one. Man, he is having some real issues with control.
And now it's going to be Andres Jimenez. The shortstop takes the ball. Kiner-Falefa on at first. Nobody out. Off the mark there. And that's ball 2. Fouled off left side. Ground ball could be 2. To Betts at second for 1. On to first, double play.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup, and the batter is George Springer. A walk, and he's also singled. It appears Dave Roberts is going to dig into his bullpen as he comes out of the dugout to make the change. New pitcher for the Dodgers, Roki Sasaki.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
That misses. Ball 1. Two down, nobody on. That one missed.
No strike.
Not close with that one. And now 3-0. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it could be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at bat turns out.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Smith makes the play, and it's out number 3. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. Still way back. It's 9-3. Game 1 of the World Series. Now at the plate, Freddie Freeman. Savage back to work. Line drive, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. And up to the plate is Will Smith. That's a laser base hit. And now two aboard. Teoscar Hernandez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Bunting, and he pops it up. Clement makes the catch. One away. Max Muncy at the dish. 3 for 3, 2 singles and a homer. Trying to move the runners over, and a foul ball. Sack bunt towards third. They get one. And he's tagged out, scrambling back to third. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. So no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Dodgers 9 and the Blue Jays 3. Back here at Rogers Center, John Shelby with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5, Nathan Lucas. First offering misses badly for ball 1. Way high.
Ball 3.
And there's the automatic. That one pushed foul.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
In the air, left field. Hernandez sizing it up and puts the squeeze on that one. One up, one down. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. That one not close. And that's ball 1. And another ball.
No strike.
The Dodgers up big in this one here in game 1 of the World Series. That missed by a lot. 3-0. In the air, fairly deep to right field. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Two outs, base is empty. And next for Toronto, Alejandro Kirk. Both 2 in this one. That one's in there, 0-1. Ball 1 there.
Ball, 1 strike.
Two down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Kirk checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. No swing. Not even close there. 3-1 now. Yeah, that's fouled off. Two outs. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Outside, and that is ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is if you are the offensive side of it.
Varsho, the next to hit, takes outside. Kirk, the runner at first with 2 gone. And now 2-0. That one is upstairs.
No strike.
And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something.
3.
Well, looked at the fastball for strike 3 there to end the inning. Top 6. Here's Kike Hernandez. Hernandez measures 5 feet 10 inches, 195 pounds, and he was a 6th-round draft pick. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That one hops against the fence. In safely with a double, his 2nd of the day.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap. And when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
Shohei Ohtani will hit next. Base knock right field. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. He's safe. And they're pulling away up by 7 now. Andy Pajes, the next to hit. And a foul ball.
You know, these Dodgers doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. Double-digit hits and 0 strikeouts. I don't know which of those is more impressive, but especially in today's game, that's something they can feel very good about.
Varsho snags it. 1 down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
So the lineup flips over. Here's a speed threat, Justin Dean. Center field, Varsho moving under it. He's got it, and there's 2 away. Here's Mookie to hit. Drops a bunt down the first base side. Guerrero. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. They get a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. 6, 7, 8, 2 in the bottom of the 6th. It's the Dodgers 10 and the Blue Jays 3. Bottom of the 6th inning. And now here is Ernie Clement. Very high with that one. Ball 1. And there's a ball. Two-oh. And another ball. Right through there for a strike. And that one fouled off. Lifted in the air, right center field. Hernandez ranging after it. Squeezes it. And there's one away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Barger at the plate and takes high there. Next pitch, not close, up high. Base is empty, one away here in the bottom of the 6th. Check swing went around. 2-1 now.
2-1.
There's a strike. Lifted to left center, way back there, and that is gone. So he lasts one out the other way. It's 10-4.
It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there. That's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. The slight opposite field into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
Isaiah Kiner-Falefa up to the plate. Not close with that one. And that is ball 1. One down, base is empty. That one missed. That one not close. And that's ball 3. And there's ball 4.
Take your base.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. The game plan that he's sticking to, he's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
So a man at first. Andres Jimenez next up for the Blue Jays. The shortstop takes the ball.
Always tough to turn 2 on a speedster like this. It's even harder with him coming out of the left-handed batter's box. You really need something to hit hard on the ground that they can handle to turn 2 quickly.
Next offering upstairs.
2-0.
And that misses as well. ball 4, 2 aboard. And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. And the first offering is not close. Connor Falefa, the lead runner, out at second. Jimenez at first, one gone. And there's a ball. Next offering way upstairs. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Has room, and he makes the catch. And now Nathan Lucas. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. Back there. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. One scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. It's now a 10-4 score.
I got my bands up, 20s, 50s, 100s in my hand. VIP, I'm cooling like a fan. I ain't here for problems, not again. No, not again. I ain't trying to stop.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Sir Anthony Dominguez. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. And he's got a double, his 4th hit.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
Next up, the Dodgers catcher, Will Smith. Line drive, caught. Throw not in time as he's able to get back to avoid the double play.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
So up next, Teoscar Hernandez. And that bunted towards third. Clement to first, and Hernandez is out. Here comes Max Muncy. Smoke to right center, and this one's gonna go out of here. Another homer. He's done it again. His 2nd homer of the game. It's 12-4.
First pitch hacking, and it paid off for him in a big way. When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
Enrique Hernandez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Gets the bunt down the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back now in Toronto, and now the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. That one
1-0.
misses, and that's ball one. And another ball.
No strike.
Way upstairs,
No strike.
and that's ball three. On the ground to the left. Betts whips it to first. And one away in the bottom of the seventh. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Alejandro Kirk. He is at the top of the game in terms of defense at the catching spot.
It's so impressive because these guys have to do so much study and preparation for their pitchers, for opposing hitters, and really their number one job is to guide that staff through a ball game. And so when you also can turn it up offensively and be a force there, that is a win-win, every manager's dream.
And Chris, beyond the fact that he's so incredible defensively, he also could swing the stick. The Dodgers up big in this one here in the late stages of game one. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Stays alive. Outside, and that is ball four. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at bat. Here's the center fielder, Dalton Varsho. A couple of walks and a strikeout. And I think Dave Roberts is coming out of the dugout. Roki Sasaki won't go any further tonight. And as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with a new pitcher after this break. Edgardo Henriquez gets the ball now.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
That missed by a lot. 1-0. And that's too high.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball. Next offering is fouled back. That's an automatic ball because the timer ran out.
And a free base with the wall. Not exactly a confidence-boosting play on the mound.
So first and second with one man gone. Ernie Clement next up for the Blue Jays. First pitch, not close. That one missed.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Not even close there. And that's ball 3. And there's the automatic. Runners at first and second with one gone here in Game 1 of the World Series. Pop foul out of play off to the right. And that one in the air center field. Hernandez makes the play, and there's 2 down. So first and second with 2 outs. And now the right fielder, Addison Barger. That one's upstairs, ball 1. Pitch misses there, and that's ball 2. And another ball. And that's in for a strike. 3-2 now.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. First and second, 2 down. Here at the bottom of the 7th, and they're all loaded up. Now it's the second baseman, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. Off the mark there, and it's 1-0. Kirk at third, Varsho on second, Barker on at first with 2 down. Not close with that one, and it's 2-0. Two outs.
3 balls, no strikes.
There's a strike, 3-1. And that one hammered. This one looks like trouble. Coming home. He's in there. 3-run score.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
And now the shortstop, Andres Jimenez. And the fastball tied him up as it squirts away. Probably ruled a pass ball as the runner moves up to third. The shortstop takes the ball. Upstairs. And it's 3-0. George Springer waiting to hit for Toronto. In for a strike, now 3-1. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. In comes the run from third. It's 12-8, and he's going to make it to first, and we'll see how they score it.
Well, with 2 outs, I'm thinking he had his mind on getting in the dugout so they could get to hitting. All it takes is just a little lapse in concentration, so now let's see if his pitcher will pick him up.
Back to the top of the order. Now it's the Toronto designated hitter, George Springer. That misses. Ball one.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, Boo.
That misses. Ball two.
This has been a rough inning, but sometimes you just got to work through it. Save the rest of that bullpen. Somehow stop the bleeding.
That one misses, and it's 3-0.
3 balls, no strikes.
Pulls that one foul.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, you want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. You're a little late, opposite field not.
The 3-1. On the ground right side. And foul ball.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That one's back there. And it hits the fence. In to score from first. 12-9 is our score.
These hitters today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
So digging in, Nathan Lucas. First offering misses badly for ball one. And another ball. That one not close. 3 balls, no strikes. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. waiting in the on-deck circle.
They can get him up. He'd represent the tying run, so critical pitch right here.
That one finds the zone. 3 balls and a strike. Left field. Hernandez has it sized up. Makes the catch. And that will end the inning. So 5 runs in the inning as they bat around. 8th inning coming up. It's the Dodgers 12, the Blue Jays 9. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Number 68.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
And now, Shohei Ohtani. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply. Clobber to right field, way back, gone. He'll touch them all. His second home run of the series. It's 13-9.
Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
And at the plate for the Dodgers, Andy Pajes. Swing and a base hit. Now it's the DH, Justin Dean. And a sac bunt here. And that's a foul ball. Puts a bunt down. Guerrero to Jimenez. And he'll keep it for just the one. Here's Betts.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
Bunts it straight back to the mound. Goes to second for one.
You're
Over to
out.
first, safe. Here is Freddie Freeman. Lays down a bunt to the right side. Guerrero. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it.
I'm in my zone now. Money don't slow down. I'm grown now. Yeah, I'm on now. I'm dropping the top. I'm skirting off. I'm in a foreign now. Magic City, bring an umbrella. It's pouring down. Ice box for the drip drop. Spend 300 for the flip.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. And now for the Jays, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Henriquez back to work. Not even close there. Ball one.
Well, these Jays showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're only swinging at pitches inside the zone. Chasing hasn't been an issue at all. Less than 10% of their swings have been at pitches outside the zone. League average right now, somewhere around 30%.
And another ball. He swings and fouls one off. Next offering is fouled back. Swings here and drives one well left field. Way back, and you can forget it. And they're chipping away. It's 13-10.
That swing just injected more drama into this one. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Alejandro Kirk.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W. Hey, partner, how's your scorecard looking right now?
A little dicey, kind of hieroglyphics style at the moment. You know what it's like, Singy? Remember our trip to London, Yankees and Red Sox in 2019? I think there were 50 runs scored in the 2 games combined. My scorecard was ugly for that series.
Yeah, pretty ridiculous. And you use like 5 different colors of pens, so like it's just a mosaic over there.
Yeah, I mean, I know you're always judging the different pens. That, you know, I get the skinny scoring pen, and then I have the red, and then the black, and then I got a highlighter. So there is a lot going on. Ripped on the ground to second. The throw to first. One gone to the bottom of the 8th.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Dalton Varsho next up for the Blue Jays. And that one upstairs, ball 1. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Two balls, no strikes to count. And that one upstairs. Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. Fought off foul.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
The sliding play it short to first, and he gets him. Nicely done.
Well, Boog, as an infielder, you have to be ready for anything. In that spot, it required going to the ground, getting a little dirty, and making a strong throw for the out. Great play.
Two down, base is empty. Now the third baseman, Ernie Clement. That missed by a lot, and that is ball 1. And there's a ball. 2 outs, base is empty. And that's a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Pitch misses. Now 3-1. And he hits a ground ball right side, and it goes just foul. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And that ends the inning.
When I come out, they run out. I'll be working that stage till the sun out. Your boy cooked, I'm blown up. Time to lace my boots and show up. And if you still can't hear it.
We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Braden Fisher.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Will Smith steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
That one's in there, and that is strike one. Fisher measures 6 feet 4 inches, 24 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2018. That one is absolutely belted. Out of here. That'll fire up the dugout. His 2nd home run of the game, and they tack on to their lead. It's 14-10. So let's take a closer look inside the numbers. That blast from StatCast, 113 miles an hour off the bat, Singy.
And it just flew out of here, Boog. Even if you only heard the ball hit the bat, you knew that was a home run. I mean, he put a perfect swing on it, and the numbers back it up.
Now a chance for Teoscar Hernandez. Drops a bunt down the first base side. Close play, but he just beat him to the bag for the out. Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy, and everyone is thinking the same thing right now.
Yeah, they're thinking, will he do it again? He's already homered twice, and most recently in the 7th. This guy's left a huge mark on this game.
As well as on the baseball. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. And he's gone yard again. That's his 4th home run of the series. And they add a run. It's 15-10.
Now he's just showing off out there. And who can blame him with a swing like that? Give that man a bat. Watch it go a long way. I mean, what a performance we're seeing in this one. 3 home runs in a World Series game. Ridiculous. And that's what backyard dreams are made of. And he's living it in real time. It's only been done a couple of times in history. So this is really special, and we won't forget this.
Here comes the manager out of the Blue Jays dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Braden Fisher won't go any further. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. Out of the bullpen for the Jays, Brendan Little. Base is empty, 1 away. Here's the left fielder, Kike Hernandez. Puts a bunt down. And they put the tag on him for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Shohei Ohtani steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. Gone straight into the visitors' bullpen. That one felt good. Their 3rd home run of the inning. It's 16-10.
And with the 6-run lead, there are fans that are starting to head to the exits. He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrists to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
Now here is Andy Pajes. Bunts it towards the mound. Fires over to
He's
Guerrero. And the inning is over. They explode with 3 solo homers in the inning. Bottom part of the order, 7-8-9, 2 up in inning number 9. Dodgers lead it 16-10. All set for the bottom of the 9th. And now for the Jays, Addison Barker.
The home team is hoping to find a way to rally, Boo, but the odds aren't in their favor. Safe to say game 1 isn't going the way they want it.
Next
One
pitch,
ball,
not
one strike.
close, up high. That
2
one
balls,
missed.
1 strike.
That misses
3
the
balls,
zone,
1
and the
strike.
count is 3-1. Right through there for a strike. That one hammered center field. That's back. That one is gone. A towering shot to center. He's done it again. His 2nd homer of the game. And they cut him to the lead. It's 16-11.
Well, you can never fault a guy for going after a hitter in a 3-2 count. He tried to challenge him, but just didn't have enough to get it by him. Really good swing and a nice home run.
Here's the second baseman, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. And first offering is fouled off. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the late stages of game 1. That misses the zone, and it's 1-1. And there's a ball. That one misses. 3-1. And that is out of play. In there, got him looking, and that one split the plate.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Edgardo Henriquez done for the night. Blake Snell on to pitch out of the pen here.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Jimenez in the box now as he leaves that one up high. The shortstop takes the ball. The Dodgers leading by 5 here in game 1 of the World Series. And another ball
Hey.
Right down to shoot, and a full countdown.
We got a full count.
That one's sizzling on its way through to the outfield. Hesung Kim into the game now on defense, but in a strange way. This is not a position he's used to playing as far as we know. George Springer next up for the Blue Jays. That one not close. 1-0. Jimenez stands at first with one out. Not close with that one. Now 2-0.
Three ball, no strike.
And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. This one's got a chance, and that one is off the top of the wall.
Everything came together for him. He hit that ball really well to deep right field right there. Got a pitch to drive and just stayed through it nicely. Didn't quite have the trajectory to clear the fence, but you're always happy with an extra base hit.
So two in scoring position with one out. Nathan Lucas next up for the Blue Jays. Not even close there, and it's 1-0. Traffic on the bases with one already in here the last half of inning number 9.
Three balls, no strike.
And there's the automatic. In the air, left field, down the line. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double. As 2 runs score on the play.
These are the best kind of automatic doubles for an offense. Everyone scores on the play, and they still have a runner in scoring position. And they pitched to him with the base open at first, maybe regretting that a bit, but there's nothing they can do about it now.
And here's the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And that's in there for strike 1. One out and a runner at second. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Swing and high fly ball deep left field. Out of here. A home run off the foul pole. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. goes deep. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. It's 16-15. They needed that one, Singy.
Indeed they did. They've been fighting to get back into this game, and just like that, they're back in it. flushed that thing down the line, and everyone had to hold their breath until it clanked off the pole. And every time that happens, it just kind of feels like a trick shot or something. But really, it's just a stroke of luck that it stays fair long enough.
In the air, right field. And it's caught for the out. So they're down to their final out. And now the center fielder, Dalton Varsho. And fouled off.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Crowd locked in right now. One-run game here in the ninth. Pitch misses, and now it's even 1-1. That one missed.
Oh, an interesting situation. One swing you can tie up the ball game, but if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
On the ground to first. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game.
That's why you hug the lines on the corners late in the ball game like this. Positioned perfectly.
Guess what they say about the mind, kinda true, huh? A terrible thing away. New watch, the color just spoke to me. A parrot was in the face. New back, they ghost to me. Hilarious in the way. My smacker too close to me. One plastic taking my coat from me. I blasted dope shit on the dopamine. Locally, I be lowest keys. Overseas, I be ODB. I'm the one that turned the arch to gold like Mickey D. Them thunder thuns, they told me more. Them poppy seeds, mini Connie mommy, all she say is me, no poppy seed. Hardly can speak no English, but counting up the guap we eat.